Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ravand English podcast. I'm your host, Brandon, and I'm really happy you are here with me today. Today, we're going to talk about a very sensitive topic, a topic that maybe hurts you a little, a topic that maybe makes you feel angry, sad, or tired. You study English. You understand a lot when you listen. You can read posts, follow series with subtitles. But when it's time to speak, nothing comes out, or only a few words come out very slowly. You think, why can I understand English, but I can't speak it? What's wrong with me? Maybe I'm not good at languages. Maybe my brain is slow. Maybe I'm too old. My friend, if you have these thoughts, this episode is for you. In this episode, I want to show you what is really happening inside your brain. Why this problem is 100% normal. Why it's not your fault. And what you can do to change it step by step. No grammar rules today. No vocabulary list. Just you, me, and some important truths about speaking. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. You're safe here. Let's begin. You're not broken. First, I want to tell you something very important. You are not broken, my friend. You are not stupid. You are not lazy. Your brain is not bad at English. What you feel is normal. Most learners can understand more than they can say. This is true for almost everyone, in every country, with every language. Think about a small child. A child listens to their parents for 2, 3, even 4 years before they speak in full sentences, right? During this time, they understand a lot. They understand, come here, give me that. Where is your toy? But they cannot say these sentences perfectly. Understanding comes first. Speaking comes later. You are in the same situation. Your listening and reading are in one level. Your speaking is in a lower level. There is a gap. This gap is not a problem. It is just a signal. It means, hey, it's time to give more love and attention to speaking. So please do not attack yourself. Do not say bad things about yourself. You need your energy to grow, not to fight with yourself. Why speaking feels so hard? Let me explain. Now, let's talk about some common reasons why speaking feels so hard. I will give you 4 big reasons. Maybe you feel one of them. Maybe you feel all of them. Reason 1. You learned with your eyes, not with your mouth. Many English learners study like this, reading books, doing grammar exercises, writing notes, memorizing word lists. All of this is eye work. It is good, but it's not enough. Speaking is mouth work. The muscles of your mouth and face need practice. Your tongue needs practice. Your voice needs practice. If you studied English for many years, but you almost never spoke, of course, speaking feels strange and difficult now. It is like reading about swimming for 5 years and then jumping into the pool. Your brain knows the theory, but your body has no practice. Reason number 2. You are afraid of mistakes and judgment. Maybe you think, what if they laugh at me? What if I say something wrong? What if they don't understand me? What if I sound stupid? This fear is very strong. Sometimes it is stronger than your desire to speak. So your brain protects you. It says, don't talk, don't talk. It's safer. Just stay quiet. Your brain is not against you. It is trying to protect you from shame. But this protection also blocks your progress. Reason number 3. You think in your language and try to translate. You have an idea in your head. You think it in your native language. Then you try to translate every word into English. While you're translating, time passes. The conversation moves. You feel slow, confused, and stressed. Then you think, my speaking is terrible. But the real problem is not you. The problem is the method, word-by-word translation. Reason number 4. You never learned ready sentences. Most fluent speakers don't create every sentence from zero. They have many ready sentences in their mind. For example, do you mind if can I ask you something? I'm not sure, but I think it depends. You see, when you have many of these ready sentences, speaking is much easier. You just take one, change a small part, and say it. But many learners only know single words, not full phrases. So every sentence is a big mountain. And big mountains are hard to climb every day. What happens inside your brain when you speak? Let's go a little deeper now. What is really happening inside your brain when you want to speak English? When you speak, your brain tries to do 3 things very fast. 1. You have an idea. You want to say something, a story, a feeling, a question, a joke. 2. You find the English words. Your brain searches your memory. How do I say this in English? Which word? Which tense? Which structure? 3. Move your mouth to make the sounds. Your tongue, lips, and jaw move in a new way. English sounds are different from your language. When you're a beginner, these 3 steps are slow and separate. You feel them one by one. I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it. Even if I know the word, my mouth doesn't say it smoothly. So you feel blocked. The good news is, with practice, these 3 steps become faster and closer. They start to work like one thing. You don't feel each step separately. You just speak. Think about driving the car. At the beginning, you think about every small thing. Clutch, brake, mirror, gear, signal. It is stressful and slow. After some time, your body knows what to do. You can even listen to music and talk while driving. Speaking English is very similar. At the beginning, you feel all these small steps. Later, they become automatic. So, your problem is not that your brain cannot speak. The problem is that the process is not automatic yet. It is still new. The silent listener problem. Another big problem is this. You are probably a very good listener, but a very silent one. You watch YouTube, you listen to podcasts, you follow series, you understand maybe 50, 70%, sometimes even more. This is great. But if during all this time your mouth is closed, your brain receives a message. Listening is important. Speaking is optional. So, you've become very strong in understanding, but very weak in speaking. It's like going to the gym and only training your right arm. After 1 year, your right arm is big and strong. Your left arm is thin and weak. Is your left arm broken? No, you just didn't train it. The same is true for speaking. Your speaking is not broken. It is simply not trained enough. Many learners tell me, I speak English in my head. I speak perfectly when I'm alone in my mind. This is good, but it's not enough. Speaking only in your head is like practicing football in your imagination. You also need to touch the ball, run, fall, and try again. Your mouth needs real practice. Your voice needs real practice. Your ears need to hear your own English. Why school and traditional courses didn't help? Let's be honest. Most of us did not learn English in a very natural way. In school, maybe you memorized irregular verbs, did grammar tests, translated texts, studied for exams. That focus was often, don't make mistakes, get a good score. But speaking is different. Speaking is messy. Speaking is full of small mistakes. Speaking is fast, emotional, and not perfect. So, you spend years in a system that said, be perfect, don't make mistakes. Now, when you try to speak, this old voice in your head says, careful, careful, don't be wrong, don't be stupid, don't embarrass yourself. This voice is not your enemy. It is just an old teacher living in your head. But now you are an adult. Now you can choose a new teacher, a kinder one. You can choose a new rule. When I speak, my goal is communication, not perfection. If someone understands you, you are successful. If you don't understand, you try again with other words. That's it. A new way to think about speaking. Now, I want to give you a new picture in your mind. Think of your speaking like a small baby. A baby does not start with perfect grammar. A baby does not wait until it knows 5,000 words. A baby starts with Mama, Daddy, Water, Give me. The baby is not shy. The baby does not care about accent. The baby does not care about mistakes. The baby only cares about one thing. Can you understand me? You need the same attitude. Start with small, simple sentences. I like this. I don't understand. Can you say that again? I'm learning English. I'm nervous, but I want to try. These sentences are powerful. They open the door to real conversations. They are enough to start. You don't need advanced English to have a real moment with another person. You only need the courage to use the small English you already have. Your English today is not your final English. It's just your current English. You can grow it day by day like a plant. What you can actually do without stress. Now, let's talk about some simple actions. Not a big plan, just small things you can really do. 1. Speak a little every day, even alone. Talking alone is not crazy. It is a smart practice. You can describe what you're doing. For example, I'm cooking now. I'm cutting tomatoes. Talk about your day. For example, today I woke up at 7. I felt tired. Talk about your plans. For example, tomorrow I want to study English for 20 minutes. This gives you mouth exercise. Your tongue learns the movements for English. Your brain sees, oh, we speak now, not only listen. 2. Accept mistakes as part of the game. I will make mistakes, many mistakes, and that's okay. When you make a mistake and someone corrects you, you can say, thank you, I'm learning. This simple sentence changes everything. You move from shame to growth. 3. Use easy words to say big ideas. You don't need fancy, difficult words. Sometimes simple words are more clear. For example, instead of I'm exhausted, you can say I'm very tired. Or the food is delicious. You can say the food is very good. I love it. Later, you will learn more advanced words, but now focus on being clear, not clever. 4. Learn full sentences, not only single words. When you hear or see a useful sentence, keep it. Write it. Say it. Use it. For example, I didn't catch that. Can you speak a bit slower? Let me think for a second. These sentences are tools. When you have them ready in your mind, you don't need to build a new sentence every time. You just use a tool. Your relationship with English. This part is very important. It's not about words or grammar. It's about your relationship with English. Right now, maybe English is like a strict teacher in your mind. When you speak, you feel tension in your shoulders. You feel tightness in your chest. You feel pressure to be perfect. I want to help you to change this. Imagine English not as a teacher, but as a friend who is a little new. You are still learning about each other. Sometimes you feel close. Sometimes you feel distance. Sometimes you laugh, and sometimes you feel shy. This is totally okay. This is how relationships grow. When you feel nervous, you can say to yourself, it's okay to be nervous. I don't need to be perfect. I just want to connect. English is not an exam. English is not a prison. English is a bridge between you and other people, other ideas, and other worlds. You are closer than you think. I want to finish with some hope, because maybe right now you feel tired, disappointed, or confused. Please listen carefully. You are much closer to speaking well than you think. Why? Because you are listening to this podcast in English. You understand many things I'm saying. You care about your progress. You are searching for answers, not giving up. This means your brain is already full of English. The words are inside. The sounds are inside. The grammar is inside. Now the work is to open the door from inside to outside, from I understand to I can say it. This door opens with small daily speaking. This door opens with kindness to yourself. This door opens with acceptance of mistakes. This door opens with simple sentences used again and again. You don't need to wait for a perfect day to start. You don't need to wait until your English is better. You can start today. You can speak a little today. You can send one voice message to a friend. You can talk to yourself while making tea. You can say one small sentence to a stranger. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be real. So, my friend, if you feel blocked when you speak, remember, you're not broken. Your problem is normal. Your brain is trying to protect you, not hurt you. You learned in a system that did not focus on speaking. You can choose a new way now. Speaking is a skill, not a talent. It is something you build, like a muscle or a habit, step by step, day by day. I believe in you. I really do. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for trusting me with this sensitive topic. Keep going. Be gentle with yourself. And remember, every small sentence you say is a victory. Until next time, this is Brandon from the Ravand English Podcast, wishing you courage, patience, and a lot of small, brave sentences in English.